I never thought in a million years I would have ended up in the insurance industry. I have a bachelor degree, a bilingual Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Alberta, but neither did 800 of my licensed agents. In fact, I can't think of one person on my team who was dreaming at 18 years old of being an insurance agent. I mean, who wants to sell life insurance, right? So why are so many people transitioning into this industry? Why are people from all walks of life considering doing something completely different and getting into an industry that they never thought they'd be in? Probably because it's completely different than they ever thought. For me, before I got into this industry at 23 years old, if you would have asked me to describe an insurance salesperson, I would have told you old, crotchety, Caucasian male with a briefcase knocking on doors. That was my impression of an insurance person. Turns out I was pretty right for 90% of the industry. But what happened in the mid-2000s is that the movement broke away from the establishment. There were companies that were starting to create a new path and build a new industry within the industry. Thank God I ended up in the #1 company that has established themselves as the evolution of the revolution. In this video, I'm going to share with you the benefits of working as an insurance agent. This is a new era. The entire industry has changed again through COVID-19 pandemic, moving from an old and ancient industry to online, where we can train, get licensed, interact, and follow up with our clients on an online basis. The products that we have access to are better than ever. The compensation opportunities are unmatched, and in comparison to other industries, uncomparable. Even if you've never considered it, I recommend watching this video to the very end and finding out why hundreds of thousands of people every year are getting licensed, either on a part-time or full-time basis in the insurance industry. You may be surprised with what you hear. All right, #1, you can build a residual income helping families. Imagine planting a fruit tree, and as long as you watered that tree and took care of it on an annual basis, every year that tree would bear fruit that you could eat. That's how the insurance industry works. Every time you help a family buy a policy, as long as you service that client on an annual basis, you get paid again every year upon renewal. Therefore, you do the work up front, you do a bit of management every year, and you get to benefit the fruit of that renewal every single year. Now imagine every year if you planted another 25 trees and you do that for 15 years in a row. Imagine how much fruit those trees would bear. And if you had 10 teammates that each planted 25 trees for 15 years in a row and you got paid a small percentage on their renewal, are you starting to get the picture? Why do you think most insurance agents spend years building their business and then a lot of them retire early in their 50s or 60s? For that reason. My next reason is this: your career is self-directed. How would you like to work in an industry where you had no boss, only a leader? Where you had no quotas, only goals that you set for yourself? What if you didn't have to have a set schedule, but instead you got to choose which hours you worked and which hours you spent with your family, giving you the flexibility to go to the doctors during the day or work on the weekends if that's what you wanted? All of those things are available as being an insurance agent. I was born with a severe chronic illness called Crohn's disease. I needed to know that I had flexibility to work when I was healthy and that I could take time off when I was sick. So many things about this industry resonated me, but with the fact that this career could be self-directed, that was one of the top reasons why I joined. If you're currently in the industry and your company doesn't check all the boxes that I just listed, then you may be working with the wrong company in the wrong vehicle. You should hit me up and I'll talk to you a bit more about our business. You need to re-explore your opportunity. My next point, you can recruit and build a team and override their commissions. In life, you're either being overridden or you're overriding. In my early 20s, I was working at a local restaurant as a line cook. I'd estimate that I would cook between 50 and 75 steak sandwiches every hour during the lunch rush. If the average profit per steak sandwich that I made was $20 for the restaurant, then I figured I was making the restaurant about $1,000 an hour, but they were paying me $11. So I was being overridden by almost $990 per hour. Do you get the picture? In every business, there's multiple layers and every single company is multi-level. In a car dealership, your managers are making money off of you. At the bank, the vice presidents are getting bonused based on how many credit cards you're selling. If you're working as a landscaper, every time you cut somebody else's lawn, you're making money for the business owner. In the insurance industry, it's no different. In the beginning, your senior brokers are making money off of you every time you sell a policy, except one difference. We have the opportunity to build our own team, and they have the same opportunity too. I didn't mind being overridden by my senior partners early on in my career, as long as one day I was going to have the opportunity to override my team. Unfortunately, 99% of other careers don't allow you to build a team and override them. They have bosses that just want to make money off of them and take that money to the bank. The cool thing in our business is you can make money off your team's brand new sales, but also off of their renewals on an annual basis. If you add that up with your personal sales and your personal renewals, the income potential is massive. I've been able to build a licensed agent force with hundreds of licenses, approaching 1,000 licenses this year. In addition to the hundreds of families that I've been able to help, now most of my income is passive as a result. With that kind of peace of mind, it changes a person and how they think. Now, before I move on to the next tip, if you want to know more about me and potentially partnering with me and how to thrive in this industry, then feel free to click the link in the description box below. You may or may not be a fit for our team, but go check it out. Again, go click the link. With that out of the way, let's move on to the next tip. Opportunity to improve your overall skills and mindset. As the saying goes, the person you are today is not the person that's going to go accomplish all your goals and dreams. Therefore, personal development should be a staple in everybody's life. The good news is becoming an insurance agent is a personal development journey built in. Whether it's learning to develop your communication skills, working as a teammate, becoming a better problem solver, or becoming overall mentally stronger, this industry will shape you into a better version of yourself. It's also one of the biggest reasons why some people struggle to be successful in this industry, because they resist the growth, they resist the change. You must embrace being uncomfortable because it's the only way that growth's gonna happen. You have to learn to drop your approval addiction and turn a blind eye when your friends and family tell you that they don't believe in you and that you can't be successful here. My next point, it's an opportunity to give back to people. Being a life insurance agent, sales agent, satisfies a desire to do meaningful work and be involved in the community. Part of our business is staying connected with people because we're in the people business. And unlike cars or real estate or retail or other businesses that is not about people, our business is about putting people first. The most stressful time in an individual's life or a family's life is when somebody gets sick or passes away. Unfortunately, when this happens, the world doesn't stop. Visa wants their minimum premium still. The mortgage company still wants their money, and the world feels no empathy. While every other company is asking for things in the time of need, I get to walk into that family's home and deliver a tax-free check. I get to say, I'm sorry I can't make your cancer go away, but here's a $100,000 critical illness claim that will buy you some time to heal, and you can rest stress-free. I'm sorry about your husband's passing, and there's nothing I can say or do to bring him back or make it better. But here's a check for $500,000. You don't have to go back to work, and you can pay off your debt. They say you're not really in this business until you hand out your first death claim. I can 100% agree with that. My first death claim was my best friend's mother who lost her battle to cancer. She was his first client, and I helped him write that sale. In addition to helping people in their time of need with flexible hours, this industry is ideal for people that love to volunteer. Many of my agents are part of great volunteer groups. They volunteer during the week, whether it's at their church or children's hospitals or feeding the homeless or other opportunities that are closer to home. This industry is ideal for those people that love giving back. For the people that stick around and stay long-term, this industry can turn them super successful. The 10-year room in the insurance industry is scary good. What I mean by that is the incomes, the lifestyles, and the personal growth of the people that have been in this industry for 10 years or more is significantly elevated in comparison to other people in any other industry. So there you go. Those, in my opinion, are some of the goodies of working as an insurance agent, and there are many more. But I want to be clear, this is not a get-rich-quick industry. You got to put in the work, and you got to work hard, and you always have to put the clients first. In addition, you also have to make sure you're working with the right company, and within the company, the right team with great leadership, who's in the game and leading by example. If you don't have somebody who's actually showing you how to do the business, your chances of succeeding are significantly lowered. Those are some of the reasons why you should consider joining this amazing industry. While you wait for the next video, I also have a video about habits of a successful insurance agent, so make sure to go check it out. I also have a video on tips for rookie recruiters in 2023, so check that one out as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.